So we got a brand new LTM. This is going to be the Starting Room LTM. Now, just kind of taking a little thought here as to which map we should play. Shattered Veil basically has nothing in its starting room. The tomb, the pack-a-punch is there sometimes. I don't know if it'll actually be there since you can't progress and open up the dark ether and all of those things. So I don't know if you'd get access to the pack-a-punch machine, but it does have an arsenal machine and a 2-plate armor vest as well in the starting room. Citadel de Moor's got a 2-plate vest. It's got the Wonder Fizz at round 25 if it actually comes in at round 25. It's also got a crafting table. Terminus basically has nothing in its starting room, and Liberty Falls, well, it's also got nothing in its starting room. So yeah, just kind of taking that in, I thought I think our best bet to try this out, if we want to try to maybe have the most fun possible, maybe we try the tomb, since it's probably got the most amount of resources as far as upgrading your player and all that. I'm also going to put on the frenzied guard so I can unlock the new full auto attachment for the TR2. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh my god, it's got like the tune effect. Oh my, is there like a way you can turn this off? Oh, this looks terrible on this map. Terrible, I say, terrible. I mean, I guess it's like the COD Tunes event, but I can't remember which LTM had it. I initially kind of liked it. I thought it was kind of cool. But yeah, kind of not anymore. I mean, was it the Abomination Challenge that originally had this tune effect? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I honestly, I don't know, but my gosh, playing this for an extended period of time, or at least trying to play this for an extended period of time, is just kind of hard on the eyes. Let's see. Oh, the pack-a-punch machine is here. Let's go. Now, it'll probably kind of bounce back and forth between the dark ether and here, but at least we have the option to pack-a-punch, and we do have the arsenal machine here, and we have a 2-plate vest. So you probably have the most resources that you could ever get. We also got a PhD machine in here as well. So I would say you probably have the most resources here on the tomb. Definitely going to be the easiest map for the starting room, as you're not going to have access to pack-a-punch on any of the other maps, which is, I mean, maybe Terminus. I don't know exactly where they start you on Terminus, because the starting room itself on Terminus is actually just a very tiny room. So I wonder how much they actually give access to. It may just be that building. I haven't played it yet. I don't know. If you know, let me know down in the comments. I'm curious to know what Terminus is actually going to allow you to play. Oh, we got a free perk. We got a free perk. Let's go. Quick revive. I will take that. Thank you very much. Now, I do want to apologize. Those of you that are members on the Discord, which, by the way, there's always a link in the description to as well. You would have saw that I posted the other day that videos are going to be a little bit sparse until the release of season 5. And just quite frankly, I need a little bit of a break. There's so much time and effort that goes into even a small channel like mine. So there's so much more time than any of you might actually think that goes on in the background. There's a lot of time, a lot of work, a lot of effort, and with not a whole lot of new content, which I'm going to say the content this year has not been fantastic. They front loaded a lot of things, and things were great. Things were great when they were front loading all this content and we were getting all of these new things. It was awesome. It was awesome for content creating. It was awesome as a player of the game. Pack-a-punch, by the way, that's awesome. I really don't think we could do this on any other map, but things were going great at the beginning of the season. There was so much. Right now, this past season has just been abysmally slow. It's hard to want to play the game when there really isn't anything going on. Some of the new LTMs and the new things that they got going on just not enough to draw players back, and just not enough to make me want to, like, yeah, I need to make a video on that. I want to make a video on that. Even this starting room LTM, I'm just kind of like, I don't really care if I make a video on this starting room LTM or not. I am going to go ahead and turn on the rampage inducer for a little while, because my gosh, this is incredibly slow right now, and I needed to just speed up just a little bit. And I have 2,600. Well, I did get a free perk. If I get a free perk, does that raise the price of the perks I need to buy? Yeah, of course it does. I knew the answer was going to be yes to that, but I was going to check it anyway. But so with the lack of content, with the lack of things going on inside of the game right now, with my own personal just lack of will to want to make videos. I feel like any videos that I make are just going to be, you know, I'm not going to have any passion behind them. And not that I make the best videos anyway, but I know I don't make great videos. I know what I am. I'm not the best. I've gotten better at doing what I do, at doing the YouTube thing here. But I got a lot to learn. I got a lot to learn yet. But there is really no reason for me to sit here and try to make videos when I'm not really feeling it myself, when in reality what I really need to do is just spend a little bit more time with the family, enjoy the summertime with the family, do some family things, do some family stuff. I got the softball team that we're working on forming. We got a number of tryouts still yet to go. We've had one already. I've got another one on Monday, and then 2 more the following Monday and Tuesday. And then hopefully that rounds off my softball roster and we get everything filled up and ready to do that. We'll start practices late August, which shouldn't really have any effect at all on the channel once we get going here. But just my kind of general thinking right now is just spend a little bit of time with the family. And once season 5 comes out, hopefully the new map is a banger. I hope that it is. I hope there's plenty of new content to come along with it aside from just the new map. Maybe some new perks, some new field upgrades, some new ways to play the game, something. I know I just made a video last week where I kind of talked about round base being more replayable than Modern Warfare Zombies. I think a lot of people kind of misunderstood what I was trying to present there. I was referring more toward like longevity, like coming back to a game after a longer period of time. Modern Warfare Zombies was a lot more to play in its time. There was more to do while you were playing Modern Warfare Zombies than there is in round-based zombies. But maybe I didn't do a good enough job of articulating my actual point of view. But my actual point of view being that it's harder to come back to MWZ after you've been away from it for a while, because there's not a big reason to. Once you've gotten away from Modern Warfare Zombies, there's no real reason to come back to it. Whereas round-based maps have longevity over many, many, many years. You can come back to round-based zombies years and years later and still enjoy those maps. You might only play them once or twice and then you put them down again, but they have that longevity of always being able to come back to them, where Modern Warfare Zombies kind of lacks that to a degree. It's hard to come back to a game that is so based on rewards and actually enjoy yourself. Because when you come back to old games, most people aren't coming back to play for a long period of time. They're just coming back for, you know, a short little blip, you know, like a slow season of the current Call of Duty. Maybe we go back and you play some Black Ops 3 Zombies maps. You're not going to be playing them for a long period of time, and that's more of the point that I was trying to get to in that video that maybe I didn't do a good enough job at doing, which is very possible and very fair. But we're around 11 already in this. Am I having? I don't know if I'm having fun. I honestly don't know. I'm killing zombies. I mean, I'm killing zombies. That's all I'm doing. I just lost my dying wish though. Maybe I shouldn't have the rampage inducer still going at round 11, but also I can't get any jugs, so I don't have any way to buy jug. I almost have enough for double pack. Is the pack-a-punch machine still here? It is still here on round 11. It might have left and then come back. I honestly don't know. But we probably should buy a 2-plate vest as well. I'm gonna do that first because I think we need the armor before we need anything else. Now I could use some gobble gums that do have it on the house here. Maybe we get lucky and that gives us some jug. The odds are pretty slim, I would say, that it would give us any jug. So I'm not really gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna concern myself with it. Not at the moment. I don't think this is worth wasting gobble gums for. I know there's some challenges, some things you can earn. I want to say it's for reaching like round 40 on all of the maps. Now, some of the maps, for sure, this is definitely 100% the easiest one. The easiest one right here. I would say Liberty Falls might be one of the toughest ones. However, you do have a trap in the starting room of Liberty Falls. So maybe Liberty Falls actually wouldn't be the hardest one. Which one would be? Terminus, I guess, if it's still just in that building. Again, like I said, I don't know because I haven't played it yet exactly what they give you access to. But if you're just in that building yet, Terminus could be definitely a extraordinarily tough one because you're not going to have anything there. There is nothing. There is nothing in Terminus. And at what point are they going to drop me another free perk? Or do they just never drop me another free perk? I thought that was just kind of part of the power up rotation in this game mode, but maybe it's not. Oh, we got our first shock mimic. Okay. This is where, nope, this is where I got to turn off that rampage inducer. Oh, there goes my PhD flopper. Okay. And we lost our self revive. We can't craft another one because there's no crafting table. So yeah. Good time to turn off the rampage inducer, so let's go ahead and do that. Probably shouldn't be up on that top platform there with a fresh round of zombies with the rampage inducer gone. Is this a game mode that I'm gonna want to come back to and try to grind out all the rewards for? I mean, if I'm going off my first impressions, the answer is emphatically no. Emphatically no. Like, there's a free perk and we get Deadshot. Okay, I'll take it, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the PhD back so I get the movement back again, and my gun is strong enough I don't need to worry about the double pack-a-punch right now, but it does kind of suck. You know, I lost that quick revive. I had quick revive, which is terrible to lose. I lost my self revive. Oh, okay. Things could have gone a lot better. I should have turned off the rampage inducer way before I did there. I shouldn't have left it on. I should have just been more careful. I should have put myself up there with no way out with the rampage inducer on in a fresh round. Like that was just stupid. I mean, that's my own fault. That's not an inherent problem with the game mode. That was inherent problem with Cool Whip there. I made that stupid decision. That was me. I'm the problem. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. And you know what? This whole time I'm thinking I got the Maelstrom shotgun. I have the ASG shotgun. That's right. I made a video the other day that I did not release. Man, I had some hot takes in that video, and ultimately I decided that, you know, maybe I shouldn't release this video because I said some things that, that could have been quite shocking to some, but it is what it is. It was on the King of the Dead event, so it's irrelevant now because that is completely over. But yeah, I kind of had a couple of hot takes, so I'm like, I'm gonna stay away from posting this video. The last thing I need is any controversy or, you know, pissing anybody off. You know, it is what it is. It wasn't anything like egregiously bad, but I had a thing or two to say about people that cheat in video games, and I grouped in cheaters with people that were taking advantage of things to climb the leaderboard. But I had some things to say about that, but that's it. I'm not going into any more detail. Whatever. I'm not posting the video. Forget about it. Maybe I'll make it members only at some point for my higher tier members. Well, maybe I'll do it for my 1911s and higher, actually. You know what? Maybe I will. I think I will. Maybe I will. Let me know if you want me to do that. There's only like 4 or 5 of you out there, so you know, there's not very many of you that are 1911 or higher. Yeah, I mean, honestly, at round 16 here, like, I mean, what am I doing? I guess I'm playing to complete the challenge and make it to round 40, but like, I feel like I'm just kind of confined for no like super good reason to the starting room. I mean, yes, it's a starting room challenge. I get that. That's not what I'm saying. But I feel like there's just, I want to do more. I want to do more than just shoot zombies. And that, I feel like that's literally all this is. Just, hey, come on into the game and shoot some zombies. I mean, that's in general what zombies is to begin with, but usually there's a lot more to do. Now, I did hear some rumors that the zombies could drop the wonder weapons of the map, which actually maybe we should spin. Now, we can never upgrade the ice staff, so is the ice staff even worth getting at this point? No, but maybe the ray gun Mark II is, because we could pack-a-punch it, so maybe that's actually worth getting. I don't know. Let's just hit the mystery box. Let's just spin it and see what comes out of it. See what comes out. Anything good? An SVD sniper. Let's go ahead and spin it again and see if we get anything better this time. We got an LR762, so that's 2 snipers in a row. All right, one more spin, and we got an FFAR. So yeah, not a whole lot working for us right there with the mystery box. Do need some ammo. Let's grab that. Yeah, like I'm gonna be honest. I'm already a little bit bored. I really am. Like, I don't even want to say that to, like, I'm not even trying to be critical. There's a random perk. We get death perception. I mean, what did he do? What am I gonna do with death perception? I do have enough to go epic rare. Oh, I need to get these frenzied guard kills. I need to get, I think, 30 or 40 kills while frenzied guard is active. I forgot about this. We need to get that. We can unlock that LR7 or the TR2 full auto. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my epic rarity, and then we'll probably get some dead wire, I guess, to help with the amalgams, help with all the zombies, all the things. I don't know. I do suppose playing some of the other maps, you know, there's less resources than there are available to you on the tomb. Citadel, now this was here right from the rip, so maybe on Citadel the perk machine is available from the rip, and also you have the crafting table as well that would be available to you on Citadel. But you don't have any traps. You would have an arsenal machine, so you could upgrade your rarity, but you could never pack a punch. I mean, I guess each of these would present its own little bit of difficulty for sure. But at the same time, if you can't pack a punch your weapon, now that's not saying you can't make it to round 40 in the starting room. You certainly can, but the amount of time, the time investment to make it that far in a starting room only challenge where you cannot pack a punch your weapon or even upgrade your weapon in any way, say like Liberty Falls. I mean, I guess Liberty Falls does have a trap, but let's just say Terminus, just assuming you have absolutely nothing, and having to go there all the way, like, just based on skill and slowly killing zombies over time, you could be looking at hours of your life to make it to round 40. And for what? A gobblegum? Is that worth your time investment? To some people, yeah, sure. Some people are 100%ers. They got to do absolutely everything. I've never had a drive to be 100%er. The only thing that I've ever had a drive to, like, truly complete in Call of Duties is the camo grind, at least for zombies anyway, and a lot of times for multiplayer. I really wish I had the time investment for the Warzone camos this year, because I think that some of those are freaking amazing. I think that they're awesome. Even the multiplayer, there's a couple that are really super nice that I would love to have. I just simply don't have the time in that I can put into that this year. All right, Deadwire. So we're halfway home to this challenge, and quite frankly, I'm done. I don't even know that I'm gonna finish. I may end up just quitting before I even get there, just simply because I don't have the will to sit here and do this. Now, of course, things are going to continue to get more difficult as there's more zombies, and if you don't have Jug and you don't have very many perks, yeah, things are going to get more and more difficult. But at this point, I'm 20 minutes into the game, and I still haven't hit a point to where the game is getting too difficult. Not even close. Now, maybe on some of the other maps, by the time we've hit this point, things would have gotten a lot more difficult. But also on some of those maps, it's going to take you a lot longer than 20 minutes to get to round 20, because it's going to take you a lot longer to kill all of the zombies along the way. So just something to keep in mind, that there could be some massive time investment involved in trying to do these starting room LTMs. I would say another free perk here at some point would be pretty nice. I feel like it's been a long time since I've really gotten any drops. Insta kill. I mean, I guess I'll take that. Maybe I'll get a lightning strike here or something. Just take them all out. And then again, maybe I won't. Oh, a random perk. Can I get stamina? Like, can I get some Jug, please? Okay, whatever. That's it. I didn't even see that zombie sitting on the steps there. Honestly, I was at the point I was about to quit anyway, because I just don't think it's for me. Oh, what a perfect time for me to get one of these surveys. How much fun was your experience in the match you just played? I mean, I'm gonna have to give it a slightly fun. it wasn't not fun at all. So yeah, I think slightly fun is the most honest way that I can answer that. So just taking a quick look at the rewards, Shattered Veil, you get a Wonder Bar, and then looks like you get these other 5 gums here as well. Are these all the same? They're the same for the most part, like these 5 gums, and then you get the Ultra Gobble Gum here. So the Tomb, you get a near-death experience. Citadel, a Raindrops. Terminus, a Hidden Power. And Liberty Falls, a timeout. Who the fuck wants a timeout Gobble Gum? Like, Gobble Gum's rewards as themselves are kind of like, you know, whatever. If you're going to give Gobble Gums as rewards, just give the damn Hidden Powers and the Perkaholics. Just give those out. Maybe some Wonder Bars because people love them. Everything else, honestly, who cares? Like, who really cares? But you got to hit round 40 on all of the maps except for Terminus. You only got to hit round 30, which tells me that you're probably just going to be locked into that building. But yeah, massive time investments, I think, involved in this LTM, and really kind of not for me. It's not going to give me that drive to really come back. So yeah, I'm going to come at you with a few live streams here and there, like at least once a week at the bare minimum. We'll have a live stream. I'll have a couple of videos kind of staggered out, but I'm going to enjoy a couple of weeks with my family before the launch of season 5. So hopefully you all can understand that and appreciate that. I'm not stepping away from YouTube by any means. I'm just going to step back and take a small break, enjoy a little bit of my summer. I think that's fair. The amount of time and effort that I put into this, I think that's fair. But anyway, I'll come at you with a couple videos. I'll come at you with some live streams. I still love y'all. I'll miss you. You can find me on the Discord. Do appreciate each and every one of you very, very, very much. So thank you all for being the best part of this channel and what actually drives me forward to make this content. You all are absolutely amazing. But I will be seeing you in some live streams, in just a couple videos, and then otherwise, I will see you when season 5 drops for Black Ops 6 Zombies. We get our brand new map. I will be live streaming it as long as it drops on August 7th like it's supposed to. I got off work. I will be here. I will be ready for the launch. I can't wait. I'm excited. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Cool Whip, and I'm out.